the boys. It is Region 3 versus Region 5 here. Let's take a look at the bracket right now for the girls under 18. Region 1 against Region 7 on one end, and then it will be Bacolod against Mandaluyong on the other. Exciting matchups for sure. And you know, when you have that type of a regional pride, you have to feel that there is a lot on the line. Now we turn over to the Barker for the next set of player introductions.
The SBP 3x3 PAMPANGA Tatluhan under 18 national finals continues this time. It's the boys division under 18 quarterfinals. Let us meet the quarterfinalists first from Region 3. Number 1, Jeffrey Michael C. Number 2, Carlo Ferreras. Number 3, Joshua Miklet. And number 4, George Lumba. Their opponents, please welcome from Region 5. Number 1, John Paul Moral. Number 2, Jaisel Paul Aspe. Number 3, Zelric Christian Harke. And number 4, Christian Butch Mortega. Presenting to you the officials for this game, Glenn Cornelio and Toti Celeste.
Pampanga versus Legazpi here in another quarterfinals matchup dito sa Pambansang Tatluhan ng SBP. Ang Pablo de Rosario alongside Coach Alan Gregorio. And we have here for you, Coach, two teams that have fought so hard to be here. And not only that, they have made the journey here to Manila. And sir, can you talk about the adjustments that provincial players have to make sometimes playing in this type of an environment?
Well, you know, first the excitement. They really have to just focus on the game and not look at about this people watching. They're not really used to having this kind of a crowd watching them in a setting like this, in a beautiful mall like Robinson's Mall. And number 2 is, of course, in their region, they're the tallest already, Pauno. So when they arrive here, what happens is they get to see people and kids who might be taller than them and might be much better than them. So focus plays a big part in a game like this.
Oh, an opening deuce there coming from Region 5. Legazpi getting on board first. And this could be quick scoring because they answer back, talking about Pampanga immediately. And I think that may be the type of ball game that we have here. A lot of driving, a lot of shooting. Teams are not afraid to attack offensively. Kanina, we had a game wherein both teams had a hard time getting, we had one team, getting the rhythm offensively. And here, though, we may have two teams who are just hot already. Legazpi with the first 3 points.
Well, look at Legazpi just making mincemeat of the defense of white team. But look at this, very quick answer in the span of 3 seconds.
Coach, I don't feel like they're ever going to stop running, because those were 2 straight drives from these two teams, and they're not stopping right now. Again, just 1 point lead for Legazpi so far, but you have two teams here who are playing very similarly.
Well, here you know that you have to score within 12 seconds, otherwise you'll get called for a violation.
Pampanga Region 3, Legazpi Region 5. Pampanga in white, Legazpi in black. So it is now Pampanga with the ball there. Great length there coming from Legazpi to force that defensive set. And size-wise, they're fairly even. Their coach, right now, can you imagine that these kids are under 18 years old?
That's right, that's right. They look very lengthy, just like what you said. And that's a quick shot, you know. And also, these are very proud regions when you talk about basketball. One coming from where the Spider-Man, Arwin Santos, and those guys. And of course, Legazpi being Bicol. You have the likes of course, Yoyoy Villamin. And right now, their idol is Big Boy, Bo Belga.
Big Boy, Bo Belga has been a key figure in the PBA and the national team for quite a while. So really a source of pride for them for sure. 3-all right now between these two teams, and coach, I think it's fair to say that this may be a very evenly matched setup.
Well, early on, first 1.5 minutes of this ball game, you see that both teams just know how to play the dynamics of 3x3 basketball.
Oh, that is just short there. Now a chance. Oh, and a quick pass inside. A no-looker. But nothing doing there for Region 5. Pampanga trying to get the lead back. And coach, this so far, it feels like each and every player is matched up perfectly to each other.
Well, I like the physicality. I like the coaches just, I'm sorry, the referees just letting go of some of the things that's happening in the basketball court, because you know that in international basketball it can even be more physical than what we're seeing right now, Pao.
Little push shot, good there, coming from Carlo Ferreras. And that is waved off. Hindi daw din na bus.
Kailangan kasi, no, beyond the 3-point area or beyond that line, when you make the shot, you take the shot, you can go for a putback. But when you go for a rebound after a shot of the opposing team, it has to go out, get out of the 3-point area.
All right, now just a 1-point lead for Pampanga. Very fast-paced game we have for you so far dito sa Pambansang Tatluhan. And we'll be with you up until the finals of both the girls and the boys division today. Look from outside. That is long. And they're trying to answer back here with a 2. That misses everything. And coach, so ngayon, if you're looking at the younger players right now, because I know you watch a lot of college basketball, especially right now since your UP fighting moves are very good. Do you feel that right now there's so much emphasis in the 3-pointer that the younger players are maybe losing a bit of what they should be doing fundamentally inside?
That is very good. That is a very good observation, Pao, especially when some game reads come in. There might be some driving lanes, as we often heard from our older coaches. There might be a good read for a penetrate and kick out, but a lot of times right now that you see that they have that little open look from beyond the arc, they already take it. So some criticisms with regards to that kind of basketball, but the coaches really play a big part in telling them you've got to be able to read the kind of defense that's being given to you, because a lot of times a high percentage shot is just what you need.
Oh, a tough look inside there. Speaking about driving lanes, coach, he took that one but unable to finish there. And there it is, Pampanga continuing their scoring. A while ago, we talked about how these two teams started out very hot, pero at this point, it is Pampanga who are grinding it here, and Legazpi finding a hard time finding the bottom of the net.
You know, Pao, just like what I said, when I had my 3x3 in Pampanga, there were like 16 teams that were ready to play. That's how ready they are. And at least right now, Legazpi is just fighting it out tooth and nail to make sure that this won't be a walk in the park for Region 3 represented by Pampanga.
Oh, that little fake gave him all the room and a chance there for Legazpi to tie it up.
Just like that, that's a good read.
Unable to finish that layup. That layup was a bit short. Now moving it around. Region 5 with the drive.
And this is a 3-0 run on the part of Region 5.
Nabuhay na yung opensa ng dalawang teams, and both teams having a hard time stopping. And what a block there! But then he recovers and can't finish on the drive. But the offensive rebound makes him pay.
Pwede talagang mabilisan, eh, no? Kailangan talaga. Pag tumirang kakampi mo, somebody has to be ready to get that rebound.
Time running out. Has to take the shot. Two-pointer no good. And look at the length of him there. Getting that ball coming from Boral. Oh, but here it is again. Their little fake off. They're worried about the two-pointer. The push shot doesn't work out. Unable to really finish inside as the ball goes back to the black shirts.
And you know, here's the thing. I think a lot of these guys are already tired. They can start looking at their teammate and have that nice substitution at this point. We're still 5 minutes and 4 seconds. There you go. This is what I see. In a dead ball, they look at each other and they just admit. Some people will have to admit that they get really tired after playing about 2 minutes in this basketball game.
Well, quick timeout right now to address that fatigue, coach. Pero sa totoo lang, in 5-on-5, normally ayaw mo magpasab. But in 3x3,
Mabilisan.
you have to.
Mabilis at saka tinginan lang. Talagang pag naiwanan ka dyan, isipin mo kung gaano kabilis itong laro na to. I was able to apply this kind of basketball amongst my peers. And I'm telling you, some of them did not want to play anymore after just one game.
Well, iba talaga yung stamina required to be able to survive that type of this type of intensity for an extended period. Kasi kahit sinabi natin na 10 minutes lang yung game, it feels so much longer when you're on the court as Legazpi retake the lead from the free throw.
Tulad dito, no? Kanina they were taking a lot of shots talking about the dark team, Legazpi. But now when they started attacking the basket and they started playing good defense, nakuha nila ang kalamangan against Pampanga.
Pampanga, their point will be waved off because they did not bring the ball out, if I'm not mistaken. So still tied up here at 8 apiece. Little jab step and the drive. Tried to finish there, but didn't have the angle. Region 3 now on the attack and a foul on the floor.
And that's a good attack.
It'll be 8-7 right now, rather. So they waved off that 1 point a while ago dahil nga hindi daw dinabas ang bola ng Pampanga.
Masakit yung mga ganun eh, no? You know, that's a lot of focus in the ball game. But this is a hard shot. This will mean 2 points for Pampanga. Getting the lead once more.
Legazpi trying to answer back. Not that time, though. And it will be a foul on their number 3, Miklat.
Well, for the sake of our watchers, on the 6th foul, you're given 1 free throw. On the 9th foul, you're given 2 free throws and a ball possession. That is how big it is for you to be able to play honest to goodness defense in a 3x3 basketball.
Well, back and forth action we have here for you, Coach. 10-9, make that 10 all after that good drive. And both teams really fighting tooth and nail for this one. It feels like they get hot at the same time and they're cold at the same time.
Well,
and what a strip from behind.
You hit it right there, Pao. Even when before they started playing this, you know that it's an evenly matched basketball game.
Carlo Ferreira's got the steal and the bucket, but could not prevent that. So tied up again and losing the ball is Legazpi. Pampanga now. With the drive, the scoop is good.
So they're not forcing those 15-footers. Every time you see an open look, an open opportunity for them to attack, that's what they're doing. So very intelligent basketball, what we're covering right here.
The 2-pointer is no good, and a good rebound there for Legazpi. A chance here to take the lead.
He was all squared up. That's a good-looking shot right there from Legazpi.
Well, chance now for Pampanga. A little look off, a little drive. He saw the lane, but a good block inside and gives up the foul, though.
So that's in the act of shooting. So that would mean 1 free throw. These are big opportunities, but first, this nice-looking jumper right here.
Boy, that was pure coming from Jarque. Now it is Lumba. Charles Lumba on the free throw line. Gets that one to go, and we're tied up at 13 all. Under 3 minutes left to play here, and it has been an entertaining game between these two. A lot of high-level basketball. Very smart plays so far. Spin move doesn't work out, so it will be Pampanga once again on the attack, trying to get in the lead. Was there with the help defense, and it has been a clinic so far inside defensively. And open look there for Jarque.
You know, this guy, this boy right here, he is just so long and knows how to decide in the 3x3. He has a good shot, he has a good touch, but he has a great finish as well.
Can't answer back with the 2 of their own. Now it is Pampanga with a 1-point lead here. 2:21 left to play. Take a look at this one more time. That drive inside coming from Jarque. Right now, they call for another timeout, and coach with 30 seconds. Sa totoo lang, that's not enough time to rest. Just enough time to maybe gather your thoughts a bit and prepare for this last push.
And you know the good thing about this, they're starting to learn early how to manage how they're playing because their coach is not with them. So after the coach gives you instructions, you already established a kind of game plan as one unit, the four of you making decisions in the basketball game.
Well, Coach, you have that right. And it's funny because sa mga international competitions, para siyang tennis eh. The coaches cannot talk to the players. And then minsan nag-warning na sila as Pampanga make this a 2-point lead off that nice floater. And if you go to international competitions, minsan, oh, what a reverse look. Sorry, Coach, I have to cut my point again.
Yeah.
Aspe doing great there to make this a 1-point game. And again, a rebound there. So let's see what he can do. He had a nice drive a while ago, trying to pull off a Terrence Romeo-like crossover. Doesn't pull off. Anyway, Coach, may international competitions, yung mga coaches, when they know the referees can't understand them, sumisigaw lang sila. And they think that they are people cheering, but they're not. They're nagbibigay sila ng instructions. Oh, and a look from far out. That does not fall. But they get the offensive rebound. And diving for the ball, these two teams. Ball will go to the white shirts.
Talagang laban, no? Parehong kupunan, no? 1-43. What a ball game. Still a good chance for Region 5. That's Legazpi to be able to win this ball game, but they've got to play better defense.
Pampanga now up by 2, finding the man deep into position. Oh, and faking out his defender there, but almost lost the handle. He pulls up for the jumper. That doesn't go. Now a chance for Pampanga to make this a 4-point lead. Not that time. What can they do here? Aspe. Operating inside, little stutter step. Passing it out. 4-2. Still with Legazpi. Aspe takes it himself. Can't get his own rebound. Oh, yes, he can. Little fake, and the easiest bucket of the game by Boral.
You know, it's all about him. He's been really urging his teammates to get involved in the offense, getting the offensive rebounds. That's Aspe. But now he's called for a foul. That's going to be the 6th. That would mean 1 free throw for Team Pampanga.
Take a look at that again. Aspe with a fake and the pass to Boral.
So not yet in penalty pala, no?
Oh, and a foul there, and that should be the act of shooting. Taking out our advertising board there. 1-point lead right now, still for Region 3. And they have a chance now to extend this to a 2-point lead of free throw. On the line there, Jeffrey Michael C.
Score right now, 17-16. Region 3, Pampanga up by only 1 point. So after 10 minutes, whoever is on top will win the ball game. Does not have to be 21. But if you score 21 in less than 10 minutes, just like what we covered a while ago, just in 8 minutes and 32 seconds, the game was over.
A 2-point lead right now for Pampanga. They'll try to tie it up, and what a hit there from Aspe. 18 all. Oh, and Aspe still going at it. Region 3 will keep the ball. Let's take a look at this one more time. Cold-blooded there. Had a defender right in front of him, but that is pure. Legazpi draws a foul there. So, rather, Pampanga draws a foul there. So that means that should be free throws from this point on.
Just like what we said, every time the driving lane presents itself, it's going to be an intelligent move on your part to keep on attacking that defense. But these are big free throws right here.
Well, you make this one, all the pressure is on Legazpi.
Still 3 offensive opportunities for this ball game. But first, these free throws.
Carlo
Just
Ferreras.
1 point, 1 point na lang.
Aspe pulls up for 2. He misses everything that time. Still a lot of basketball to be played here. A bucket will seal it. Pampanga spinning. Tough finish. He gets it to go.
21 points with 18.6 seconds. What a big win. Toughest of wins for Region 3 Pampanga.
21-18. Pampanga wins it off this spin move, this drive, this finish. Off the bank to make sure that they progress to the semifinals. And take a look at that right now. Both teams coming together to congratulate each other's efforts. But then now looking at what has happened, Region 3 now move on into the semifinals where they will go up against the winner of the next against. Will it be Pampanga from Region 3 or Negros Oriental from Region 7? Coach, this is exactly what we expected from these two teams. And when we have this group playing with so much pride, it is no surprise that we have this type of a contest.
And you know, this is something that we really expected. And just like what you said, the big boys who are so much equipped in this game will end up in the finals. Now it's going to be again Chicken Bacolod versus Sisig.
Of course. All right. Yes. And you know, Sisig. I mean,
I don't know what we're doing to ourselves.
No.
Here.
I mean, like, I'm excited for dinner. Sa totoo lang. I mean, like, I have to look for Filipino food right after. So Region 3, Pampanga in white, Negros Oriental in black. Chance here, first of all, coming from Pampanga underneath the basket. Can't get there. Second attempt, no good either. Number 4 of Negros Oriental. Moving the ball around now. Oh, chance here, and there's the first bucket to go. Negros with the first point. And Georgia Mangalso was the guy who put us on board here so far.
These are very big boys, no? Lanky, and look at the bodies of these boys, and they're under 18 years old.
It's crazy because you kind of wonder what is in the water now. Na ang lalaki na nila. Like when I was 18, I was probably their width but not their height. So taking a look at this right now, Pampanga representing Region 3 down by 1 very early on. Chance here, faking the 2. Now almost lost a handle, now has to shoot it. Time running out, and the ball still stays with Pampanga. A lot of pride in Pampanga, especially with the people that they have come up with in terms of basketball. Negros, of course, also known very much for their football as well, as that whole Visayan region is, but also with a strong basketball culture as well.
Well, you know, we have to single out the help of the governor, and of course the sports program of all the mayors of Pampanga. And Spider-Man is from there. You know, Calvin Abueva, Ronald Pascual, Ian Sangalang, and a lot more names who are now playing and are big names in Philippine basketball.
Well, Pampanga get on the board finally here, as these two teams are now going at it. No clear advantage yet, and height-wise, it feels like match na match today.
Exactly, tama. Good observation, Paul.
Oh, faking off to the corner and driving all the way for a layup. Good move right over there. Chance now for Negros to answer back, and they do that. Joshua Bingoy.
And we have been observing, you know, these teams who have been really just so much into 3x3 basketball. They know how to use pick and rolls to their advantage.
Trying once again, talking about Pampanga to take the lead, and that layup was just too strong. That floater, bit off target. Magalso trying to find Bingoy. Bingoy couldn't collect.
Just too strong that time. There's miscommunication on the part of these boys from Negros. 7:50 remaining. We've got a tight ball game. To all credit the defense being played by both teams.
You just have to love the intensity that these have. We had such an exciting semifinal for the first game of the boys under 18, and now the second one could prove to be the same thing.
And you know what? I don't know if there will be a little advantage on the part of Zamboanga, because they'll be the first one to rest before you play in the finals. But you have talked about adrenaline, you have talked about these are very young kids, and they're just willing to play and they just want to keep on playing.
Oh, and almost lost the handle there, talking about Pampanga, and that one will go out. And good defensive pressure now for both these teams, and what we're seeing right now is that lahat ng mga drive that they normally get, they are not scoring from them simply because yun nga, napaka-match sila size-wise and able to stay in front of each other.
Nakikita nga natin yung mga tirang what's supposed to be an easy shot already are still being challenged by each and every one. There's outside defense, there's good on-the-ball defense being played by both teams. They're diving for the ball. That's why in almost 3 minutes, we still have 2-all as our score right here.
Now it is still Negros, still tied up at 2 apiece, driving all the way in. Oh, what a block from behind. Jeffrey Michael C with the defensive effort. George Magalso giving it to the corner. Had to pull up with the shot, unable to convert. Again, scoring has been hard to come by in the game so far. Good inside move, unable to convert. Offensive rebound pays off.
And if you're the one who takes the shot, if your teammate's the one who takes the shot, you can do that follow-up that's legal.
Magalso could not answer back, and a tip rebound goes back to Zamboanga. Negros, rather. Negros pulls up. Knew that was not going in. Almost tried to get back for his own rebound. Ferreras. That's a good bucket there. Now a 2-point lead all of a sudden for Pampanga.
First time we see a 2-0 run for this ball game. Region 3 represented by Pampanga on top. 6 minutes remaining. Another violation. 12 seconds on the shot clock of Negros.
Negros going a bit too slow on the offensive end, taking too much time. Chance up for Pampanga. They are up by 2. Can they make a 3-point lead? Not that time. One more. That one's good. 2-possession ball game.
Great offensive rebound. Now it's a 5-2. 3-0 run for Team Pampanga, and look at this top. That's a great steal.
Oh, almost a steal there. And a chance here, an open look for 2. That was no good. Pampanga unable to convert in a couple of chances there. Negros need to trim the deficit down here and will get a foul for their trouble.
Again, this is such a great tournament. A vision of Samahang Basketball na Pilipinas. 3x3 is something for us to really excel in.
Well, there have been a lot of 3x3 tournaments in the past few months, especially with the hunt for the entire Philippine basketball community to try and qualify for the Olympics in the 3x3 arena. And this also a great effort to do that, especially adding points to our under 18, our youth level rankings in FIBA. So each and every player here doing their part to lift up yung SBP and basically all of Philippine basketball by competing here and giving it their all.
Kaya importante doon yung FIBA live scores, because each and every game that we're doing is being fed to FIBA, and that accounts for a certain point that adds up to our FIBA ranking.
Well, FIBA, the ranking does matter, especially sa mga qualifications, especially sa mga seedings.
Oh, yung mga international invites pa, yeah, malaking bagay yun. Ano ba kaya yung ginagawa natin, the preparation that Coach Tim Cole is doing for Southeast Asian Games? Equally as important and would again merit a gold medal count is the preparation that Coach Ronnie Magsanok is doing for our 3x3 basketball team.
Of course, I'm sure a lot of people are excited to see our PBA players compete in that tournament, especially because 3x3. But talagang laro sa 3x3. Oh, and a tough ball there! Going up for the block and the help attempt and running into his teammate.
Did you feel that? Naramdaman ko.
Oh yeah, for sure. And
Yung hulog na yun.
my goodness.
Inhale, inhale lang. Inhale, inhale. I hope it's nothing really serious. There's a thumbs up. Huh?
And you know, falling on this side at that moment, you have to understand that these players really giving everything here. Take a look at that one more time. And there he is, just bumping into his own teammate and landing on his hip. Take a look at that again. And a tough landing there. You have to feel for his right shoulder, his right side. And that was Joshua Vincoy of Negros. We wish him all the best and hopefully he can come back. We've seen a lot of miraculous returns from injury in this tournament so far. And hopefully, well, first of all, hopefully wala na ma-injure. But it's great to see that everyone is still okay and still now battling for that rebound. Pampanga trying to extend their lead here. Can they finish? Yes, they can.
Ganda ng timing, that put back. That makes it a 7-2 lead for Team Pampanga.
Offensive foul now. Pampanga get the ball back. It has been one-way traffic here. Coach, ano nangyayari sa Negros?
Oo, ang nangyayari kasi yung mga open shots na kanina na they were able to make, pinahihirapan, china-challenge pa rin ng koponan galing sa Pampanga. At pangalawa, yun na nga, parang meron pang gas left in the tank of Pampanga that we do not feel Negros has at this point.
Still battling for the rebound. Another chance there for Negros to finally create some damage here. Driving all the way inside. Another attempt and a foul will shoot one.
And a foul is called.
Well, Coach, kanina, both teams were having such a hard time scoring and si Pampanga lang yung nakascore. Si Pampanga lang yung nakahanap ng rhythm.
5-0 malaki yun. For 3x3 basketball, yung 2.5 minutes na yun, the 5-0 run. And of course, with that injury from a Negros player, parang lalo lang, ganito kailangan nilang humabol, tapos 3 na lamang sila, no?
Well, Joshua Vincoy actually off the play in court right now. He's being attended to by medical staff at the moment. Not exactly sure what it is they're trying to fix, but of course we wish him all the best here. 7-2 in favor of Pampanga, and Negros will try to get back on board here. Fitz Tubiona on the free throw line.
Ito mga pagkakataon para makabalik sila sa laro. Ganito mga free throws.
Oh, they missed that one.
Isang bagay na kinatalo ng Davao. At kanina, missing big free throws the entire ball game.
Take a look at that one more time as right now Pampanga still doing enough here, and if you are Negros, you have to figure out a way to score soon with time running out here. Look for 2. That was a late heave because of the shot clock. Driving all the way in. That's good there from Magalso.
Napakarami pang oras nito. Pwede pa silang makabalik. But it all has to start with a good defense. Now, that's a good switch. But of course, after the switch, there will definitely be a mismatch. And they were able to hit that mismatch. That's number 1 taking the free throw.
Jeffrey Michael C. with the bucket and will shoot the free throw. Here's another look at that. Getting a seal in good position there. All he needed to do was turn and shoot quickly. Oh, and the ball is out, so the ball will go back to Negros. Still down by 4. And honestly, that's just 2 points they need to do. A couple of 2-pointers, and they are back in this. Now, back to full strength, talking about Negros and Pampanga. Still nothing. Negros attacking inside. Offensive rebound one more time. Still working. Can't get the contact. Can't get the foul. But then finally the effort pays off.
That's a lot of hard work right there. Just a 3-point lead. 7-4. Their own version of a 2-0 run. Not giving up right here is Negros. They know they have a good chance of coming back here in this game.
Can they do here? Justin Ragay! Not that time. Trying to save that, can't do that. It's nice to see him back on the court after that nasty, nasty fall a while ago. Had to be attended to by the medics,
Oo, no?
and he's okay.
Pero importante, alam mo yung initial fall, tapos after the 30 seconds na ibinigay sa kanya, nakita natin thumbs up eh, sabi niya, no? So, laban ako! No? Pagkakataon to na makapaglaro on national television.
Chance now for Pistupiana. Piona misses that. Air ball, so we will have to see what Pampanga does here. Again, the game is still within Negros' reach, and if you're Pampanga, you want to put this away.
Big offense right here for Pampanga. Can make it a 4-point lead or even a 5-point lead. Good high-low play.
Charles Lumba fouled.
Again, this big free throw opportunities to extend that lead to 4 points. Anything below six fouls does not merit a free throw unless it's in the act of shooting. But on the 6th to the 9th, you'll get 1 free throw. On the 9th foul, on the 19th foul, you get 2 free throws and a ball possession. Ang sakit nun.
And there are no second chances dito sa Robinson's place in Manila. Knockout stage po to. So that means once you lose, you're out. Kaya iba talaga yung pressure.
So far, namamayagpag ang sisig. No, kalaban ng manok inasal dito sa laro na to. Pero konti lang ha.
Well, are we talking about in terms of how we like sisig and chicken, or are we talking about just this game? Kasi ibang usapan talaga yan eh.
Pinasasama ko lang yung loob natin dahil gutom na tayo.
Pampanga going to work inside. They lose the ball. Negros now with the fake, and they
Ako,
step on the
sayang.
line.
Nagdalawang isip eh. Alam niya kasi na there will be a long closeout, so he wanted to attack the defense of his man, but he was caught stepping on the line.
Justin Ragay there with the turnover. Oh, and a strong move inside, making it a 4-point lead for Pampanga. Pull up for 2. That is good. Big, big bucket for Macalso. Oh, the fake, the drive, meeting them at the rim.
Isang free throw lamang to ha, pero you know, we have a ball game. Ganun kalaki yung 2-point shot that was done a while ago by Negros.
Take a look at that one more time. Using the pick there, George Macalso.
Diretso. Pansang tatluhan. Yun, isa lang. Kasi 5 pa lang foul ng Negros eh.
3-point lead right now, so still a 2-possession game. Driving inside, Negros with the room. Oh, and can't get that one to fall, but the second attempt works. Still a 2-point lead though.
And you know that Negros really wants to come back here in this game with a lot of time, 1 minute and 20.
Oh, but a great slip there after showing the pick. Trying to answer back quickly, Negros another time with the reverse.
10-8, 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Is it a little too late for Team Negros? But they have not given up here in this game. Look at that challenge and that rebound. Nako, ito. Ano nangyari dito?
Well, a foul.
Parang may deliberate na itatawag eh.
Well, it is a deliberate foul, says the referee, and walang review po dito. So we will go to free throws. And 10-8 right now. Still in favor of Pampanga, but this can be good for Negros. But they have to convert from the stripe. A couple of free throws and possession.
Yeah, oo. Babalik ang bola sa kanila dito. Ganun kalaki yung tawag na yon. A little over a minute remaining here in this game.
So Victory makes the first one, and remember, he was the player injured a while ago. Sorry, rather, it won't be in possession, but just 2 straight free throws here. And those could be big. This could tie things up.
But then live ball Pao hindi
Yeah, that's right, that's right. My mistake a while ago, so apologies for that. And a chance now for Pampanga. Driving inside and a block by Vincoy!
Awesome block by Region 7.
Oh, and a chance here for 2! Not there, but Vincoy's been all over the place, going for the rebound there. Magalso kicking it out. Little fake, the drive, wide open, and the layup missed everything. That is a painful way to miss that one. Pampanga still with the lead. They'll try to make it a 2-point one.
And that will hurt. You know, anything happens here as a result of that missed layup, and it wasn't just a layup. It was a wide open layup to tie the ball game.
Well, Negros right now will concede a free throw if they foul again. Open look for 2. Bang! You gotta love it. Take a look at that. Pampanga. Oh! And what a way to strike back.
Are they gonna foul? They need to foul. They need to foul because this will just be 1 free throw.
Time running out here. Oh, and that is it. Pampanga move on to the finals.
I don't know why Negros did not foul that time. They could have fouled and sent Pampanga into the free throw line and just take 1 free throw, and they could have had a chance of coming back in the game, but they allowed Team Pampanga to finish the time.
A moment of indecision was the difference here between Pampanga and Negros. Pampanga got away with that one, with Negros not being able to extend the contest by pushing the foul, and that will mean Pampanga moves into the finals.
But first, that missed open layup in the baseline by Team Negros, then not allowing themselves to foul and put the Team Pampanga into the free throw line.
It'll be Pampanga and Zamboanga who will meet up in the boys under 18 final. It's the boys' turn. Zamboanga versus Pampanga. Region 9 versus Region 3. We've seen a lot of great action so far. And coach, with Zamboanga, we know that they had to overcome tough situations. And you have to feel that maybe that would help them out mentally in this game.
Well, we know that Zamboanga will be the underdogs here in this ball game, not just because Team Pampanga is the bigger team, but we know that every time we talk about Pampanga basketball, we're talking about so many players who have made it big in professional basketball, Paolo.
Well, there is your playoff bracket, Zamboanga and Pampanga. They both had to go overcome tough competition. Zamboanga overcame Davao, Pampanga overcame Negros Oriental. And again, this is a lot of basketball that they are playing, and all the bumps and bruises they are accumulating throughout the day. They'll feel it now here in the final. If you're just joining us, ako po si Paolo Del Rosario alongside Coach Alan Gregorio, bringing this great competition to you. And for Pampanga, you have Jeffrey Michael C., Carlos Ferreras, Joshua Miklat, and Charles Lumba. For Zamboanga, Katami Aharijan, who had a great game in the semifinals. Kelvin Ray Giganto, one of the participants of the shootout competition, so we all know just how much we value shooting. Angelo Pareja and Christopher Lear.
And you know, if Zamboanga really wants to win this one and get the championship out of the hands of Team Pampanga, they have to be able to make their open shots and not allow any big advantage in scoring inside the paint to the much bigger team of Pampanga.
Zamboanga in white, Pampanga in black. Zamboanga will get their first look here. What do they run? Little misdirection play there doesn't work. Open look from 2. Not that time.
That was a late switch on the part of Pampanga. Would have been an open look for Zamboanga. Balik ang bola. santunan ng mga nag-invento ng sisig.
Again, we're very thankful for that. Thank you for the sisig, and thank you for the great basketball we're watching here today. And that's their first point. Christopher Lim. Chance now from the logo, a little fake action there, and a strong drive does not finish. Zamboanga still looking for their first point here. And they get, oh, and what a block coming from Christopher Lim.
Outside defense being shown.
Rather, Charles Lumba with that block.
Look at this. Great timing. The big man just making sure that there are no easy buckets from Zamboanga.
Charles Lumba doing the work offensively and defensively. Another block here. So Pampanga doing their work at the rim. Rim protection for sure. And a good steal there coming from Zamboanga. Open look here. 4-2. That is off target.
And you know, just like what I said, those are the open looks. Those are the kinds of shots that they've got to make here in this game, Zamboanga.
Giganto, shootout contestant, unable to convert there. Moving into the side now. Attacking. Pampanga trying to double up their lead. Yes, they do.
And that is a good game plan. But what do we have here? I think somebody is hurt on the part of Pampanga. This is a 3-on-2 and an opportunity for Zamboanga to score easy.
And they do so, but then Charles Lumba still on the ground, holding his midsection. Natamaan on the spin move a while ago. Let's take a look at that.
Siya pa naman yung maraming supalpal. Ito sa ikot eh. Tingnan nga natin.
Oh, there it is. The elbow to the midsection as he was challenged by their number one. Talking about Zamboanga's number one, Katami Arajan. The drive, Pampanga trying to strike again. Not that time. Zamboanga now. Giganto pulls up for two. That is short.
Again, those open looks. There was a miscommunication on defense on the part of Team Pampanga. That's why the switch did not happen. Pero sayang dahil nga yung open look na yun, hindi pa rin na shoot ng Zamboanga.
Oh, the drive inside coming from Carlos Ferreras. 3-1 right now, still very early in the game. That can still change, and oh, another good, strong effort there inside from Zamboanga. Oh, Pampanga again. They have that advantage inside, coach.
Every time there's an opportunity for them to shoot, alam nila that they will have an advantage also in getting those offensive rebounds. It's going to be clear traveling on number 3.
Number 3 of Zamboanga, Angelo Pareja. Caught dancing to the wrong tune. Taking all the way inside, Pampanga's number 1, and able to get through. Zamboanga now on the drive, a little tap there, not enough to dislodge them. Another point for Zamboanga. Giganto really trying to up the scoring here.
Well, using their speed to their advantage is Zamboanga right here. Some substitutions. Number 4 for Pampanga is back. I think he's quite okay now.
Charles Lumba?
Si Lumba got hurt in a play just about a minute ago.
Zamboanga trying to tie this up here. Arijan had a great game in the semifinals. They go back to him. Arijan, pull-up jumper. That one is wide right. Pampanga, their time here. Carlos Ferreras. Oh, that's good.
That's why he was looking for a 2-man game. He needed just a little space for him to take that open shot.
Giganto lost that one for Zamboanga. Chance now, operating inside. Pampanga. Unable to get that one to fall. Charles Lumba unable to convert there.
Ball will go back. Look at this one more time. That should have been an automatic switch on the part of Zamboanga, but they gave him that space not to pay dearly for that shot.
If you're just watching as Pampanga in black, Zamboanga in white. Oh, trying to just whip passes together, and that does not work out. Zamboanga comes away with interception in the end. 6-3 right now. We haven't really seen the Zamboanga team really find their rhythm here. And we all know they have great shooters. We all know that Harijan has the ability to really slash in there. Oh, and a long two there coming from Carlo Ferreras.
And he has scored 4 straight points. The 4-0 run all coming from this young man.
Well, this game could get away from them if they don't score quickly. What a rebound there coming from Pampanga. Stepping out now, it's a legal ball. What can they do? Good passing inside, can't result in anything, and it is a foul.
Again, that height advantage really working for Pampanga here. But it's not all about scoring inside the paint. These are very long three-point shots.
Scoring for the logo there. So Pampanga's Joshua Miklat on the free throw line. 6-point advantage. Zamboanga needs to get something done here. Good look inside. Maybe that'll get them going.
That was a great play, great pass. Coming from Zamboanga, 5:30 remaining.
Oh, just using his strength there. Talking about Pampanga's Jeffrey Michael C.
Michael C showing us the Kapampangan power. Will be taking free throws. They're on top by 5 points. Whoever wins this ball game will be winning the championship of the 3x3 SBP finals. There you go.
Ito ang pambansang tatluhan, and we're showing you the scenes here at the Robinson's Place in Manila. Zamboanga are really having a hard time just getting to the basket. And Pampanga really feeding the rhythm here. Oh, great pick and pop action, but still no dice. Offensive rebound again, third time's a charm. No, maybe the fourth, still no. Zamboanga still have a chance to catch up here. Can they drain a two? Yes, they can.
That's one time that they were able to make that little space given by Pampanga.
4-point lead. And they call for time here, if I'm not mistaken. And Zamboanga down by 4. Coach, what is Pampanga doing to make this difficult? Because Zamboanga are having tough looks.
Well, first defensively, you know, that switching defense that they're doing, making sure that it's going to be hard shots. And there's always a hand in front of the shooter for Pampanga. And number 2, controlling the rebounds. Of course, they're the bigger team. They're sliding inside. The three-point shots. This guy has really been scoring big for Pampanga.
That's Carlo Ferreras, who's been doing the difference. Giganto now on the ball, trying to answer back. Tried to find his teammate inside, but literally passed it straight to an opponent. And that's the time running out on the Zamboanga offense there. 5-point lead right now coming for Pampanga.
And you know, if there's one team that can really just switch everything, it is Pampanga. They're of the same height. This is exactly how other teams in international competition is defending against us. And tayo naman, nahihirapan tayo sa ganung mga switching dahil ang disparity ng mga big man natin at small man natin talagang napakalaki.
Absolutely, and right now, we have to see how the adjustment will work out for Zamboanga, because Pampanga look like they're running away with this, and strong move inside doesn't happen for them. Giganto, not that time. The rebound offensively good. Pareha hacked.
Well, just one of those few times that they're able to get that offensive rebound.
Now you gotta get going from the free throw line. Maybe seeing the ball trickle through the net will do something for the Zamboanga team. On the line, Angelo Pareha can't get that to fall.
Yun ang masakit, eh, no? Hirap na hirap kang rebound, hirap na hirap kang score. But if it's a free throw, dapat talaga yung mga kabisado mo yan dahil napakalaking tulong sa isang laro.
Marlo Ferreras making a 6-point lead immediately. And they steal the ball back. Pampanga getting their way. Miklat. Not that time. Harijan. Moving the ball around. Giganto. Yes! They needed that big.
He's got that shot. So ito, 12-8. Two-possession ball game lamang to.
Oh, good spin move inside and a traveling call against Pampanga. Maybe that's a break Zamboanga needs. Still a lot of basketball to be played. We've seen a few comebacks already. People scoring in such short amounts of time. Can Zamboanga pull it out?
Well, they don't need a two-point shot yet, but if that is given,
why not? And that still goes the way of Zamboanga. Time running out here. Arijan, not that time. Pareha with a good second effort.
Good 3-0 run. With still about 3 minutes remaining here in this ball game. Zamboanga is not giving up, definitely.
Oh, and really physical play right now between these two teams, and almost an open look there. Jumper is good coming from Pampanga, against extending their lead here. 4-point lead. Going to the corner, faking the three-point shot, passing it out. Good defensive effort though, and that is enough to force a turnover.
And we have to credit the defense of Pampanga at that time. That was already an open look for Zamboanga. I felt that that the open layup should have been taken a while ago.
Well, still could be a tight ball game here. Zamboanga have the opportunity. Again, Zamboanga in black. Zamboanga in black trailing by 4. Pampanga, Zamboanga in white with them trailing by 4.
Magka-rhyme kasi.
Oo nga eh, like, napapaisip ako eh. But now, Kelvin Giganto on the ball right now, a little fake off. He pulls up for the jumper, still can't get that one to fall. Zamboanga now. Chance for them. Harijan pulls up for 2. That one doesn't fall. Offensive rebound almost now taken away. Pampanga taking their time here. Tries to get it off the glass, gets his own rebound. Talk about activity.
That was very hard actually, you know, that kind of he took the shot from the right side and got the rebound on the left side of the goal.
To get back on defense here. Oh, and was open for a moment, and a little Euro step does the trick.
Yeah, they're choosing their shots. They want to take it strong to the hoop. And that's exactly what's happening right here. They're using their height to their advantage, the black shirts. You know, the power of Sisik being shown by Team Pampanga.
Well, Zamboanga finally break the 10-point barrier and finally hit 10. They're still trailing by 5. 1:26 left to play here in the game. Oh, a little step back. Can't get that one to fall. Zamboanga would like to get a bucket here to make it harder on them. And the good move inside does not pay off. Harijan unable to finish inside. What can Pampanga do here? Ferreras driving. And does that count? No, says the referee.
He still had the ball when the whistle was called. There's still a chance for Zamboanga. It's an outside chance. It's a 3-possession ball game, below 1 minute, but they can still make it.
Oh, it really just doesn't want to go in for them from range. Talking about Zamboanga. Pampanga now. He has all the time in the world. Not that time. And again, they have that size and height advantage. And you also have to appreciate how the number 3 of Pampanga, that is Joshua Miklat, uses his length to be able to really corral rebounds and operate defensively.
Well, you know, when the chance for Zamboanga to watch this ball game comes along, they will know that when you battle it out against big guys like this, and in rebounding opportunities, you really have to be able to locate your man. You just cannot go up there and try to get the rebound. So it's really locate and blocking out tactic against a much bigger team like Pampanga.
Zamboanga still trying their luck from range, and wala talaga.
That's all she wrote, no? That missed shot. And time is just so much on the side of Pampanga, and they're just waiting for this shot right here. This is a great follow-up. 20 seconds remaining, and that's all she wrote for this ball game.
Well, a 2 there finally from Zamboanga. Now, still though, that should be it. And this could be academic, especially after that follow-up. Pampanga going towards a championship here. Going towards to be the top of our SBP 3x3 Pambansang Tatluhan Under-18 National Finals. Pampanga, you have been made proud by Jeffrey Michael C., Carlo Ferreras, Joshua Miglat, and Charles Lumba. And there it is, officially our champions, Pampanga, winning it all 17-12 against Zamboanga after what was just a shutdown defensively for them.
Well, they had so much advantage, but more than the height advantage, they really executed very well. They hit the big shots, got the big rebounds, and made the necessary stops. Pampanga really deserving to win this ball game and win the championship. Congratulations, Region 3. Congratulations, Team Pampanga.
That was our best player of the game, Carlo Ferreras, who really could not be stopped scoring-wise, and Zamboanga had no answer for him. Congratulations again to Zamboanga for being our champions in the boys division. And coach, just how impressed are you by the men's and the women's here tonight, just showcasing all their talent?
Well, so much talent shown here, so many things that we've seen. And you know, we have to congratulate Coach Totoy Marquez. I see him, a former PBA player, a brother of Joey Marquez, of that very proud Marquez family. I think is the one who really proved that coaching after a PBA career is still very much possible. But going to this ball game once more, you know, the positivity and how happy we are to see so much talent emerging from all the regions. Congratulations to SBP for having such a great tournament.
And up next, of course, our awarding ceremony where we will crown the champions of the girls and the boys division. And again, we mentioned it a while ago that for the girls in particular, it's so nice to see so much young talent come out here in the competition. The SBP executives did admit that medyo nagulat sila about when it came to the number of teams, the quality of the players. And you know, if you're Coach Pat Aquino, who handles the women's program in general, you have to feel, boy, you should be so excited.
Tama ka doon. That's why when he left, nangalabit pa at sinabing parang the future of women's basketball is so alive.
Absolutely. And of course, our champions, Pampanga, for our men's team and our women's in Cebu. And again, that is despite having a lot of issues to deal with. And there's Coach Sonny Barrios. And of course, kilala mo yata yung katabi niya, Coach.
Oo nga, parang pamilyar nga, you know? Parang si RG yata, and Coach Ryan Gregorio. Of course, he's the special assistant of the president, and that's President Al Panlilio, to the programs of Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas. It's a 10-year program. It started in 2009. I was part of GILAS 1.0, and you know, I'm just so happy to really witness how SBP have grown this program, not just with men's basketball, but of course, here we are awarding the best of girls basketball, and soon to be women's basketball from Cebu Pau, girls under 18 champions.
Absolutely. Maj Arquibal, Fergie Ipalan, Maxine Magbanwa, and Maria Daniela Alterado. All of them champions right now after besting everyone. Of course, they also will receive a one-year subscription from Signal TV. Alongside, of course, we have Rafi Celerio and Von Gaa of Signal TV. So, talagang po, sila din yung mga boss ko eh. So, I have to mention them no matter what.
Pagkagalitan tayo niyan. Of course, they're very good friends of ours, and all of those who have been big sponsors of SBP, especially for this 3x3. No, may kita naman natin yan lahat. Ano? Nandiyan ang Smart, nandiyan ang MVP companies, NLEX, SETEC, Rainer Shine, some other companies that have really supported the cause of amateur basketball and of course, our Gilas program.
And of course, we have our champions for the boys under 18 division, represent Region 3, Pampanga, Jeffrey Michael C., Carlo Ferreras, Joshua Miklat, and Charles Lumba. And remember, this is a team that also had a lot of had an injury scare earlier on, and being champions, of course, both teams get 50,000 pesos and a one-year subscription from Signal. And I'm telling you right now, you can catch Coach Alan on Signal, so that's what they'll be looking forward to when they have that.
Well, you know that when it comes to some other programs of Signal, you'll see me and Coach Richard, and of course my partner here, Paulo. And it's just so nice that we're given the chance to witness not just professional basketball, but the upcoming programs that involves amateur basketball, and the programs that we have in store, of course, with all the support of the MVP Sports Foundation as well.
It has been a great event here at the Robinson's Place in Manila. Once again, your champions for the 2019 SBP 3x3 Under 18 Pambansang Tatluhan Nationals. We have Pampanga and Cebu. Congratulations, and I'm excited to see what type of career they would have in the future. And Coach, napaka-encouraging to. And I'm sure once they now have a taste of a championship, national TV coverage, they will want more.
Oo, tama yon. Alam mo, ito na yung ika nga eh, hudyat na to. This is already the spark for them to try to achieve bigger things in basketball. And definitely, this will not be the last time we will be covering this, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, we're always excited for every edition of this tournament. And once again, for all the hardworking men and women of 5 Plus, and for my partners